The Hillmaster, what's great about it, there's so many roping machines and sleds out there in the industry that are great for horses and great for roping. We wanted to take it to a different aspect of roping where that you got to practice on your own. You don't need somebody to drive a four-wheeler, you don't need anybody really, you can do it all on your own. And you can work on your roping, you can work on your horses, and what's great about it is it's all on live cattle. It's one of a kind.
Dusty sells himself short on his ability to be able to explain it. Like, nobody knows it like what you know it, Dusty. This was your brainchild, and he's the one that's put this time and the effort and the energy, all the the hours of the manufacturing and the machining of the parts, and so he knows this thing inside out. Dusty's not a professional roper, but he's got a passion for team roping, and that was his whole. He saw a need here, and he had an idea, and that's. I mean, it's like the great American story. I mean, he saw that there was something that needed to be done about this, and the crossover between live cattle and just a dummy, and he actually went and built this.
Wanted to learn to heel, and I didn't have a lot of options for having a lot of headers around here. So and then sometimes when you do have, you can't, the times don't align to get your buddy to come rope with you. So I came up with this machine where a guy can go out and just rope by yourself.
So Dusty called me while back, and we got to talking about wanting to practice and not having headers, and he said, hey, what about this idea? And he started telling me about what he had envisioned for the Hillmaster and how it started and the early phases of it, and it just kind of grew, and we wanted to practice a lot, and sometimes it's hard to get headers here every day and get to run a few steers, so that's how the Hillmaster came along.
Sometimes it's hard at the spur of the moment to find someone to come turn steers. It's not a machine to get rid of your partner. It's just to assist you in when you're wanting to practice and you can't find anyone. And it's good for your horse. It's good. It's a lot better than roping a lead steer where he's running around chasing him around the arena trying to get a throw at him. And it's convenience, and if you have a automatic chute, you don't need anybody. You can go out there all by yourself and run steers. Tell you, probably the worst thing about it, I told my wife, is that you don't know when to stop. Usually, if your header's there, he says, "Man, my horse has had enough," and with this, I've caught myself a day or two where I just run, and I run one more pin. And you just don't really have a regulator there to tell you they're done. And but it's a good tool, and then it's a lot of fun to rope it.
So today there was 3 of us heeling the Hillmaster today, and we got so much great practice in. Just working on heeling. Sometimes when you throw a bunch of guys in there together, headers and heelers, and you get to just running a lot of steers, and we got to really concentrate and focus solely on our ropes and our horses and just heeling by itself.
I feel like of all the events, probably the most improved event as far as from where they were to where they are now is the team roping. And I credit the 2 things. The ropes have got that much better, and their practice devices. They were the first ones to really come up with a really, really good mechanical device to be able to, a dummy that they could use to help train them. And the most important thing is they say that practice is only perfect if the practice is perfect. And I feel like that Team Ropers did that with their mechanical devices, their heeling dummies, their sleds. Now Dusty has taken that to the next level.
So the Hillmaster, we have all the social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We also have Hillmaster, hillmaster.com. You can find out all the details there about it, where you can order it from, when you can get it, and all the details of the Hillmaster.
We say shop for Hillmaster. Thank you for shopping. Bye.